Claims of ballot stuffing and other rigging claims jolted the ongoing count of the presidential vote as attention shifted to the Bomas of Kenya, the National Tallying Center. Azimio la Umoja One Kenya yesterday alleged more voters cast votes in the presidential race than any of the other 5 races in the Mount Kenya region, terming it an indicator of election fraud. The coalition said the alleged rigging was most rampant in central Kenya, a region that overwhelmingly voted for United Democratic Alliance presidential candidate William Ruto. And here is a statement from Jeremiah Kioni. It is with great concern that the electoral process was highly compromised, said the Jubilee Party secretary. The voter turnout in the Kim's kit did not tally with the used ballot paper counterfoils. There was lack of clarity as on voter verification where the Kim's kits failed. I'd like to invite our panelists to weigh in on this. Caroline, Dr. Mose, Dr. Prof. Alfredo Menya, Mwalimu Sam, what do you make of these allegations?
For me, and I will keep maintaining this, there's always, there was an easier way of doing this. The reason why these claims are coming up now, we've been seeing on social media that there were, I don't know how many hundreds of attempts to hack into IEBC. We saw one of the, I think was it Reuters or BBC, that was hacked yesterday, and 40 million votes were added from nowhere, where they now had to you know, they pulled down that page.
I think they explained it as human error.
Of course, they explained it as human error. They were going to explain it as human error. So the longer we keep waiting for these results,
the more opportunities we create.
The more opportunities we create for these narratives to come up. Because we went to the polls on Tuesday. It's Saturday in 2022 with a 44 billion budget. I keep going to that. So was there an easier way, a faster way of doing this? I believe there was a faster way. Of course, the law gives Chebukati and the IEBC 7 days, but that was in exigent circumstances. So the longer we wait, and I'm not saying we should hurry up, but the longer we wait and the more it appears that there, you know, all these things are now being shrouded in mystery, the more these rumors will come up, the more you'll hear people shouting at Bomas and saying, why do you have a suitcase in here? Why do you have I mean, we were seeing another video of someone almost being beaten because of a laptop. So these claims are coming up because both sides had their own counts. We had other independents doing the counting. The counting was not making sense. So everybody is counting and doing everything. And when the numbers seem not to be adding up, and when the declarations, the premature declarations, appear to have been false, this is where claims of rigging will come up, because people have to explain, where did we get the numbers? Why did we declare so-and-so is the winner and so-and-so actually wasn't the winner? And all of them were claiming that they were using the forms that were on the IEBC, the forms 34A. That is why all these claims are coming. The longer we wait, the more we will see these claims taking shape. And
Dennis, do you mind if I just read a few more paragraphs? Yes. So here I'm seeing the Orange Democratic Party Secretary General Edwin Sifuna also claimed to have nabbed a poll official who was perpetrating election fraud in Nairobi's Starehe constituency through unmarked and pre-marked ballot papers that were already stamped, but responding to widespread on Marjan Hussein Marjan said the agency had been monitoring all its systems on all levels, including network application, database, and operating system, assuring that no hacking had been detected. He's quoted as saying, there is disinformation spreading that the results portal has been compromised. We'd like to assure the country that nothing like that has happened. We anticipated that people will try to hack our systems and put in place measures to secure it on all levels. The rigging claims threatened to blot the election that appeared to have run smoothly on Tuesday, save for limited Kim's voter identification kit failure that was resolved through the use of printed register. Azimio alleged a possible collusion between Kenya Kwanza Alliance and IEBC staff to either issue voters with multiple ballot papers or stuffed ballot boxes at the start of the poll, but did not, let's take note of this, did not provide evidence to back its claims. Announcements of Governor, Senator, National Assembly and MP seat winners continued smoothly throughout yesterday, slowly shifting attention to Bomas, where the presidential winner will be declared. And I see here there's a response from Kenya Kwanza. And the Kenya Kwanza Alliance, however, dismissed the rigging claims, terming them an attempt to frustrate IEBC from discharging its mandate. It is unfortunate that our competitors are interfering with the work of IEBC, making it difficult for the commission staff to complete their work. Quoted here is Elgeyo Marakwet Senator-elect Kipchumba Murkomen. What I saw in Starehe is sad. I really hope the staff will be allowed to finish their work on fettered. Murang'a Governor-elect Irungu Kang'ata also dismissed the rigging claims, terming them bitterness by poll losers. I would like to help him understand that Mount Kenya voters went to the ballot to free themselves from a Jubilee rule gone rogue. The allegations emerged on the backdrop, as Caroline said, of a slow pace by the Commission to verify and declare presidential results 4 days after the election. Prof.
Yes, I think the way I would actually like to look at this is that whatever we are seeing is normal. In fact, I would be quite shocked if nobody claimed that there was rigging. And it goes to what Caroline was saying. You see, right from the start, the longer we wait, the more people invent stories to speak to the different sides. Yes. We don't expect that, and you can see the alignments. Even away from the national one, if you look at two sides, we already have Kidero saying he's going to go to court to challenge Wanga's victory, despite being defeated by hundreds of thousands of votes. And before Kirinyaga was declared on the Kenya Kwanza side, you know, we had the winner claiming that there was ballot stuffing and so on. So in competitions like this, we expect that those claims will actually be there. Yeah, so it's normal for me for Azimio to claim that there is, you know, there could have been collusion and rigging in central Kenya because they've lost there. I don't expect them to say that was fair. In central, we're beaten, you know, fair and square, and vice versa. We expect, you know, these sort of claims also to come from the Kenya Kwanza side, and of course they're coming. They're saying, "Oh, you are interfering with IBC, you know, in doing their constitutional role." So for me, there are two things. That one is what Caroline has already said here, that in future IBC has to figure out a way of ensuring that this happens a little bit more efficiently, so that we don't exhaust all the 7 days, because we know the 7 days build anxiety and then also create all sorts of centers of misinformation, especially in this particular era of false news.
Is it an issue of time? Because what Prof is saying and what Caroline is saying, this, you know, lengthy period of just waiting opens the door for a floodgate of all these allegations, because the hacking or the rigging through hacking is not something that is new. In the last election, I remember, and I will not go into mentioning names, but there were hacking claims into IEBC database, and there were calls of, you know, the manipulation of election results at all levels. And there was actually at some point a presentation of logs that allegedly proved that there was hacking because a commissioner here or there gave a password. In this election, if you're looking at the tallying and the whole process, because for the first time, you're seeing all the Forms 34A in the system, the Forms 34B in the system.
Right.
I'm not saying that you have an inside information on how to rig. But if you have these forms, and this is a question that many people are asking. So if this thing is transparent like this, all the forms anyone can access, you're in India, Dubai, you can access.
Right.
How can anyone then rig these numbers, Sam?
Dennis, more or
less, yes.
Dennis, you know, our prowess, you know, the technical prowess of Kenyans is something that is globally appreciated and known all over the world. Some of the things that we are capable of doing. Let me say that the more and more we create time, or the more and more we hold on this particular process, the more and more, you know, those fraudsters figure out how to do it even better. And the more you are likely to see even very bizarre kind of things happening, because you are giving people more and more time to figure out. But